that they'll have enough sentries and zealots out by then. So NonY's got to be feeling good. He has his own expansion just now finishing. The workers should be transferring. There they are, showing up just in time to get there. And so his economy got to be doing good. Even a Reaper on the way right now for the little one. So, and some Ghosts. So he's trying to get everything in the book he can. But I think just what he needs is Marauders.
Yeah, I just don't agree with what the little one is doing right here. Besides getting Marauders, earlier on, he should have thrown down 2 bunkers and expanded right away. He shouldn't have tried to push out with those Marines. Just throw down the bunkers, fast expand, and play it safe, and he would have been way, way ahead right now. Instead, he allowed NonY to push out. He allowed NonY to grab this expansion, and he's just playing catch-up from here on out. It's going to take some work for the little one to get back in this game. By no means is he out, but he's definitely behind right now as he's just starting to get saturated at the expansion. Look at that income tab showing the difference.
Yeah, grabbing that expansion late is exactly what is putting him behind right now. I mean, he is getting caught up. He summoned a couple of mules, got his SCVs to work down there, so the income tab will be balanced out now. But just the fact that NonY got his expansion so early, he is definitely going to be ahead, and he is ahead in the worker count as well, because like we were saying, those SCVs were being pretty idle there on that command center at that choke, and so he was definitely behind there. Is he supply blocked? Yes, he is supply blocked, just now throwing those down. It just feels like the little one isn't playing as good as he could, even some idle workers down here, so it just seems like he's fallen apart a little bit in this game, and he doesn't have the mass marauder to deal with the ground army. Doesn't even have the slow upgrade done yet for those marauders, so I just don't know what's going on. He's gonna have to make something happen here though, and be very, very careful.
Yeah, I think he realizes just how far behind he is because he did supply block himself. He did have those idle SCVs. What is this Ghost doing? Ghost almost getting taken out. Force field almost catching him out of position as well. The liquid one just saving face, or the liquid one, the little one just saving face in the nick of time. He's got to be really careful with this Ghost. Does get the nice EMP down on those forces. That is going to stop those sentries from casting, but I don't think the little one's got enough forces to deal with this. Another EMP going down. He's really got to work his way around these force fields, and there's just so much stronger forces for NonY at 75 supply, over 67. The little one trying to work it here. He does have some Marauders which are able to push these Stalkers back, but now the Immortal is here, and the Immortal just does so much damage to those Marauders, and I think NonY's going to hold without much nuisance or trouble at all. Little one here really delaying that expansion is costing him majorly. He does have a lot of Raxes though, so we'll see if he can rebuild those forces and get back in this game.
Man, I think that these Marauders are going to be a little bit too late. If he could have just got them a tad bit earlier, he would have been okay, but now NonY going to be pushing out here a lot of Stalkers. Doesn't have that blink, so he can't abuse that cliff quite yet, but he's going to be pushing down here with that Immortal. They are a very, very scary force to be reckoned with, especially when you don't have that many Marauders. Finally getting enough Marauders to at least hold off here, and NonY looks like he's going to move in. No, does back out, and so I just think, though, that NonY is definitely in favor here, although units lost are fairly even, but overall, I think the economy is going to be better for NonY on all of those things we've been talking about. So the little one has to pull it together. He has to do a good attack here if he wants to keep himself in this game. I think he's just been slapped around so far, though.
Look at these 2 Stargates up in the Protoss base for NonY. He is chrono boosting, not Phoenix, but Void Rays. So he is getting Void Rays out here. Meanwhile, destroying those rocks for the possibility of getting that gold expansion. The little one here with that little Marine just stemmed up and was kind of just scouting the situation out. So he does know that the gold expo is going to be going up pretty soon. I think, oh wow, the little one's thinking about pushing out. He does have a lot of ghosts. Let's take a look at the Ghost Academy. The Mobius reactor has been researched, so they do start with an extra 25 energy, but this is the real threat that looms on the horizon, are these Void Rays. If NonY can get 4 Void Rays out and he catches the Terran player when he's out of position, say when they're battling in the middle of the map, he can move in these Void Rays and snipe out everything. He can kill off the Raxes, the SCVs, the buildings, what have you, because when a Void Ray is fully charged, it stays fully charged even if it switches targets, and it can actually kill SCVs or Marines really, really quickly. So this is a very big threat for the little one as these 4 Void Rays are crossing the crevasse into his base.
I love NonY's style here of getting these Void Rays. We've seen him do this before. He could just focus down this command center, and I don't even think it could lift off and get away because the Void Rays can shoot while moving. So the little one realizes, yep, you got me into a corner, NonY. I got to attack right now because he's completely out of position and gonna try and repair it, but look at how much damage those Void Rays do. So we are going to see a big battle in the middle. I think this is going to be it, HD.
Yeah, big battle. A lot of EMPs going down on the Protoss forces, but the Zealots are among the Marines. Stim being used there. I think the little one is going to come out ahead in the battle, but here's the threat. The Void Rays are coming in, and I don't know if there's enough Marines to deal with this. It's going to be really close, but no way are those Marines going to deal with those Void Rays. Just way too many. They do have +1 weapon as well. And, I mean, the little one and NonY might have exchanged pretty evenly, but the command center went down, and that is how strong Void Rays really are. 4 Void Rays focused down the command center, and the little one repaired it with all of his SCVs. And when the Void Rays plus damage kicked in, when that level upgrade kicked in, it just took the command center out almost instantaneously. There was no hope, no chance, and the little one here really far behind. He's thinking about, he does have an expansion at the gold, but he needs his command center back up at the main.
If by some miracle he could hold this high yield and prevent NonY from getting his own high yield, then he'd be okay. But look, here come the Doom Rays right now. Just going to be able to break this down, no problem. I mean, Marines are good against Void Rays when you don't have any money, and he's trying to focus them down, but it is not going to be enough. 2 more Void Rays reinforcing this HD. I think that NonY is going to pull a miracle here and come back with a 3-1 disadvantage, and he is going to win it. So the little one not going to win any money in this tournament. It is all going to NonY. He was able to rally together and win 3 games in a row basically to make it a 4-3 series. So it went to an ace match. NonY was able to win. That was extreme. I don't even know what else to say. That was crazy.